Now, I know. Politics, we're talking about politics. What the hell?
Late night talk shows used to be an oasis for American families to come together at the end of a day and enjoy a laugh with the rest of the country.
Like calling, I like how this isn't even true. Like, literally go back a decade and we were saying Obama wasn't born here and we need to get rid of him and get him out of this country. And he's a Muslim, Barack Hussein Obama.
David Letterman led The Late Show for over 20 years and revolutionized the industry.
We will be dropping strange and peculiar objects out of the 7th floor of the Ed Sullivan Theater building. Hal, do me a turn on the camera out there. There we go. The biscuit's in place. There it is. On the snout. Ready? Here we go.
Wait. Toss it.
That's cool. Meerkat! Meerkat!
After decades of service in the late night war, Letterman retired, and Stephen Colbert was appointed as his heir. Despite Colbert making a name for himself as a partisan cable news comedian, the country was told he'd be a host for all Americans.
Obviously, the character he does on Comedy Central is going to be ending, but then he's going to bring Stephen Colbert to the table.
Chad, I really have to pee. I'm so sorry.
Every night I can't sleep.
Back to Jesse Waters.
And we have no question that this guy is so talented that, you know, the persona of Stephen Colbert is going to work so well in late night. It's going to be original, it's going to be smart, and it's going to be different than what anybody else has.
George Clooney and Jeb Bush were the guests of his first show. But things got a lot worse after Trump beat Hillary. Colbert caught a wicked case of TDS, and he never recovered. He went off the deep end during COVID.
The vaccine.
I mean, listen, these shows have always been cringe. The Stephen Colberts and Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Kimmel literally were, I don't know if I don't know if I would call it off the deep end. I would just say that they're cringe. Like, I'm sorry. This tweet hits hard.
Jorts. I'm in my George shorts. I'm in my jorts. Jean shorts. That means jorts. My name's Karl, and I wear jorts. I like all sorts of racket sports. Jorts. I got my George shorts on the court.
Do you guys think that they sell like prop cinder blocks that I can break on my forehead? I have never hated my name Denims more. I like, what other response am I supposed to have for this? Get those beer bottles as well. I need to get like the fake like sugar and like start just breaking things on my skull. Because this is, I don't even know.
I'm in my jorts.
I should sue. This is damaging to the Denims brand. Let me ask my lawyer.
I'm in my George shorts. I'm in my jorts. Jean shorts, that means jorts. My name's Tony, and I wear jorts while I'm giving book reports. Jorts. I got my jort shorts.
Did he say poop reports?
While I'm giving book reports.
Chad, is it over? Is it over for me? Am I cooked? Am I cooked? I'm cooked. I'm fried.
Oh, man, the ratings tanked. Letterman averaged nearly 3 million in his final year. And today, Colbert is only averaging a little over 2 a night. This show is seen by close to 4 million a night. Now, the left's favorite late-night mainstream mouthpiece
Too many Ethan
has been let
videos.
go
You've been
after a
brain pooped.
decade of liberal lip service.
I want to let you know something that I found out just
The mold and the poop have finally caused permanent damage.
last night. Next
Left's favorite. Ew. 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 Don't be disgusting, okay? If there's any late night show host that gets the left's heart, it's the guy who made fun of Jimmy Fallon. Please tell me it was the right one, please. Yes, I got it. Yes, round of applause, everybody. Round of applause for me for getting the right one. What the fuck is his name? The British fuck. John Oliver. John Oliver. If there is any late night show host that has the left's heart, it's Jimmy Fallon, and it was Jimmy Fallon the moment he did this. Or sorry, John Oliver. John Oliver, the moment he did this to Jimmy Fallon.
From your heart, Alexa, your rotten heart.
Oh my God. This is clearly not a commercial for this.
Oh, in which case, I've got another one. Alexa, how bad are Amazon working conditions?
Alexa, stop.
sure.
Alexa, stop. Here we go. All right,
No,
I have
no,
to.
Alexa.
I-
No, Alexa. Alexa, what is
no,
union
Alexa,
busting?
this is me time now. Alexa,
Now is
stop. Stop, please. Alexa, please listen to me.
He mogged. He actually mogged. Sorry, wrong video.
Here will be our last season. The network will be ending the Late Show.
Do you guys think we can have this sound effect for like bits or subs or something? Ow.
In May. And yeah, I share your feelings. It's not just the end of our show, but it's the end of the Late Show on CBS. I'm not being replaced. This is all just going away.
But when Adam Schiff is a regular,
Bye. Listen, Colbert isn't the worst guy in the world, but I also don't really care at all. So deuces, I guess.
you shouldn't be shocked when the bosses pull the plug.
So I just want to direct this, if this is the right camera, or maybe that's the right
That's
camera.
the right camera right there.
Donald, piss off.
After the show was done, Schiff came out swinging with a new hoax. Quote, just finished taping with Stephen Colbert, who announced his show was canceled. If Paramount and CBS ended the Late Show for political reasons, the public deserves to know and deserves better. Pocahontas is picking up on pencil neck smoke signals and is already offering.
We're still calling her Pocahontas in 2025. Amazing. Amazing. Jesse, I'm going to slash your tires, so you have to go on this date with me, and I have to take you home. Waters here to tell us about Pocahontas.
Share the first Senate powwow. Quote, CBS canceled Colbert's show just 3 days after Colbert called out CBS parent company Paramount for its $16 million settlement with Trump. A deal like that looks like bribery. America deserves to know if his show was canceled for political reasons. While DC...
Wait, I was watching The Five last night. He addressed it and claimed it was a joke and that he never did that. But no shot. Liar, 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 liar. Pants on fire. Wrong, wrong. There's no shot. He has to have known that it came off really bad, and that's why he's running with the, I was just joking. Ha, 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 ha. I'm pretty sure on the show, someone even says like, what? Huh? You're just memeing around, right? And he's like, no, I'm serious. Listen, I'm down to call Elizabeth Warren a snake for backstabbing Bernie in his time of need. But calling her Pocahontas is so fucking stupid. Yeah, she's a snake. I mean, again, listen, I'll criticize, but listen, okay, look. I'll call her a snake for the things that she's done. I also can address the fact that she's proposed bills that I like her wealth tax, very well written. A lot of good nooks and crannies in there. A lot of good stuff was addressed. It was never going to pass, obviously, but you know, she is one of the most progressive people that we've ever had in Congress, with one of the most progressive records. But I also will never forgive her for being a snake to Bernie. She brought us Lena Khan. Again, we can be like, we don't have to be like the dumbass Trumpers that are like ride or die for their guy. That it's either you're with him or you're against him. You can address all the things you hate about her and also recognize she does have one of the most progressive voting histories in Congress. She has a lot of things that she's proposed that have been helpful. She has also participated and worked on good legislation, you know, etc. We know nuance. Yeah, we're not fucking dumbass rightoids. We can support the things that we like, and we can also disavow the quality. Because the politicians are never going to change unless you criticize them for the things that they don't want to change on, i.e. Kamala Harris. If Kamala Harris had just even wanted to try to pretend to listen to any of the voices decrying her actions about Gaza or her inaction about Gaza, and then like her sealing the fucking coffin by saying I would not do anything differently from Biden.
Democrats try to impeach Trump a third time because their favorite comedian got canned. Colbert's friends in the media are dusting off the dictator hoax.
This is textbook authoritarian rule. This is not just a media story. It's a free speech funeral in slow motion.
It's not even like they're trying to hide the main purpose of it. This just makes it look completely connected with the 60 Minutes settlement.
I think people are right to think that there may be something going on here beyond purely financial calculations and that politics are part of it.
Paramount says this has nothing to do with politics, and it's purely a financial decision. And for the first time ever, I believe CBS. Colbert's show has been bleeding the company dry. It loses $40 million a year. It somehow cost over $100 million to produce a single season. And Colbert's salary, $20 million a year. Even if he took a pay cut, it still wouldn't help.
Think back to my favorite thing again about Fox News is that they literally just make shit up on the spot, and you have no way of knowing if it's fake or not. Who knows? Is the show actually losing money? I don't know. I can't imagine that it's a very expensive show to run. It's just one studio with guests in it. Also, these are the same people that have. Okay, so I'm gonna try and break this down as easily as I can, as quickly as I can, as succinctly as I can, but I might not be exactly accurate because I'm trying to condense it. TLDR, there is a financial benefit for companies to have subsidiaries or other companies or programs that do poorly in their portfolio. One very good example of this actually is Twitch. Twitch is a great company for Amazon to own because it lets them have a hold in the live streaming market. Loss leaders, correct. So it's actually like a valuable service. And from what I understand, Twitch is actually not written on like spaghetti code. Like the base, the foundation that Twitch is built on is actually pretty decent. Which is crazy because the UI is so shit. Like you would think with such a good foundation, the UI wouldn't be so dog shit. Like, please hire me Twitch. Like, let me fix your ugly ass UI. It's so bad. Anyway, sorry, I'm just getting sidetracked. That's a objectively correct take. Okay, objectively correct. So yes, does Twitch lose money? Does Twitch struggle to pay for the servers because live streaming is expensive and hosting long ass VODs is expensive? Yes. But you have to remember that they're using Amazon web servers. So they can write all this shit off. Not write this shit. Sorry, that's inaccurate. That's inaccurate. Excuse me. It's a fake loss. Yes, they are paying for these servers. But they're paying for the servers the way that, like, you may pay for groceries when you live with your parents. Amazon can eat the loss that comes with Twitch for the opportunity to be a market leader in live streaming. And as far as Amazon is concerned, every year that Twitch operates at a loss is an opportunity for Amazon to pay less taxes than their original, under their Amazon taxes. Did you go to college? Real question. I mean, I went to school for accounting. So like, yes, Twitch on the books loses money. But it would be very bizarre if Amazon decided that they didn't want this loss leader anymore. Because the company is actually, it's valuable. It's a matter of profiting off of it more. Right? Those servers are expensive. Again, but they're Amazon web servers, right? It's like they're transferring the money from one company to the same company, right? Service cost is negligible, especially because Amazon is already getting massive ROIs from absorbing Twitch's video tech and selling it to everybody else. Again, yeah, like there's a lot of other things that aren't being accounted for when it comes to how valuable Twitch is. I mean, again, YouTube, I'm pretty sure had the same problem for a very long time where like YouTube ran at a loss for a very, very, very long time. And guess what? It was still a valuable company because it was the video sharing app. Something doesn't have to generate profit for it to be valuable to one, the parent company, and two, the balance sheets. Yeah, and so like this is this is the key factor. And again, it's very, I'm trying my best to use the right terms here because write-off is absolutely not the correct term. If Twitch wasn't using those web services, nobody would be using them. Twitch makes a resource that would lose money, lose less money. Like, do you think Amazon has just enough web servers available for just the right amount of clients? No, they have a fuck ton of spare, right? Can you imagine like a company that only has enough for how many clients they have? No. So if they get to say, oh, well, this company is losing all this money by like buying these, buying the web service that we provide, and then they get to operate at a loss, and they get to write the subsidiary off as a loss. Also have the internet runs on AWS. I mean, like, what was it? Was it 60% or 70% of Amazon's profits, or even maybe revenue, comes from Amazon Web Services? It might be more now. It might be more now. I know it's their main moneymaker. So yeah. I think if Bezos talking about how they operated at a loss for Prime Video, but the goal was to get people in their ecosystem and harvest their data. And this, yeah, this is also not even talking about selling people's data as well. And then eventually finding new ways to make profit off of it. So like they now have Prime Video now has ads. So they might actually be making money off of Prime Video at this point. Because ads are very profitable. So there's a good chance that they're actually making money off of Prime Video now. But initially, they operated at a massive loss. Oh, does this show? Sorry, sometimes the dark reader fucks up shit. Amazon revenue by segment. And then it says online stores. Wait, is it really more at this point? Oh my God, please. Last time I checked, the AWS was making way more than anything else, but it's possible. Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe there's something has changed. Revenue versus profit, maybe? I'm curious. Let me see. Is there a section for profit? This is only for revenue. Operating income. Let me see. Maybe I can pull something up. dude, there's like... Oh, maybe... AWS... Wait, where's the other ones? This is just... Is this not just AWS? It says Amazon operating margin, so I'm confused. What is North America supposed to be the... Let me pull it up. 1 second. There was a different chart that I know of. I will try and find it. But anyways, moving on. TLDR. There is a reason to have companies that are loss leaders, and there is nonsense that you can do. I mean, for fuck's sake, like, stock buybacks exist. And in a good world, in a good, pure world, stock buybacks wouldn't be used the way that they are, and they still are, because why the fuck wouldn't they be used that way? There's a lot of nonsense you can do. The reason why you have to file your own taxes, and then the government will tell you how much you owe them. It's like, why did I fucking file my taxes if you were going to tell me how much I owe you? You already know. Why the fuck are you... It's because a company wanted to make money. Every time something in life is worse, it's because a company wanted to make money. So, moving on. To talk about, for the longest time, Trump and how it was actually massive big brain play to like bankrupt a casino and have an unsuccessful university, and to talk about how all these loss leaders are actually super based in ways that they didn't make sense. And then talk about Colbert's show and then be like, oh, see, it wasn't profitable, which means that it didn't make any sense for them to keep it. It's just like pure nonsense.
2023, when the Late Late Show with James Corden went off the air, I reported at the time that that show had become unprofitable, that CBS was not able to sell enough ads to make that show profitable. Well, that is now the case for Colbert as well. I'm told by a source close to the network that the Late Show with Stephen Colbert is now technically unprofitable. So that does give the company a financial reason to end the show.
And if your show's a subsidized liberal charity case on life support, is it smart to call half the country Nazis while they're in their...
Is it smart to actually ever stand by anything ever?
Pajamas?
One massive part of the conversation that's been completely omitted from this, and that is when you do a show that attacks half of America every night and you don't have conservatives on, and by the way, you're not funny, but attacking half of America and your ratings suck, you might lose your show.
But there's a lot of reasons why the Colbert ratings are not working out that have nothing to do with the political divide you're talking about.
But it's constant. He's having on Democrats to trash Trump. He has constantly been trashing conservatives. He referred to Donald Trump as a Nazi lover in 2017.
You just said that liberal late night...
I mean, that's accurate. So, like, this is peak trying to get your enemy to stop doing something successful. This is actually something that the right is very good at and the left should get better at. Getting people to stop doing things that are successful. So one good example of this is like haters, they love to come in this stream or even Mike's stream or other people's streams and be like, you guys are all Hassan orbiters, lol, Hassan orbiters. And it's like, yes, actually building coalitions with other creators or other people or other leftists is good. And we are stronger together. Nice try getting me to like, what, disavow Hassan and like join your shitty side, but no. Actually, that's weird. Huh? Stop calling conservatives weird. It's not working. It's actually really cringe. It's like, wait a minute. Huh? Pointing out that they're cringe is actually a great idea. What do you mean? Pointing out that conservatives are weird is a great idea. Isn't 100% of Fox News content just about dumping on the left? Yes. Dumping. I need that Eli clip, dude. I'm a Mayor orbiter. I mean, Mayor Cat was being so cute. I literally moved him onto the stream because I couldn't resist. This really hurts your case, guy who despises your case. I mean, even my legal case, my current lawsuit, besides the fact that I want to fight the lawsuit because I know that I'm innocent of any wrongdoing, I, in fact, did not commit copyright infringement. I reacted hard enough. I added 2 hours of commentary. I disagree with all of the claims. Besides all of that, I also am a feisty bitch. And if I believe in something, I want to fight for it. And I want to fight to the end, whether that's to the end of a legal battle or to the end of a verbal disagreement or whatever. Like if I feel like I'm fighting for something just or something right, then I want to fight for that. I want to fucking fight for that. I got that dog in me. Exactly, dude. So seeing if I didn't already have enough reasons to want to fight this lawsuit, seeing Ethan Klein post on his story, it was like a clip of Ladyboy Mindset saying like, you guys need to settle right now. You need to settle right now. And him being like, I don't know, maybe they should listen. It's like, okay, well, this just makes me convinced that settling is the wrong decision. I was already going to fight it because I'm in the right. I didn't do anything wrong. I reacted hard enough. I did not commit copyright infringement. I want to fight it. But now I definitely want to. If I wasn't already at 100% on wanting to fight it, I would be at 100% now. Seeing someone be like, oh, you really should settle. You should do that. Yeah, exactly. Thanks for reassuring me that I'm doing the right thing. And this is the same thing that's happening right now. It's like, oh, don't do that. Don't shit talk Donald Trump. No, don't associate him with Epstein. That would be so awful. Ugh. No. Don't do that. Stop it. You shouldn't do that. Who is Ladyboy Mindset? Isn't that guy in trouble with the law? All I know is that he didn't pay off his credit card. And he got in trouble with like Wells Fargo for not paying his credit card debt. And he says he likes to help people, especially Western men, I think, or like Americans, move to Asian countries. And he knows a lot about ladyboys. That's my understanding of all things. Those are all the things that happened.
TV's unfunny and unprofitable, and celebrities can promote their movies and shows on other platforms. White, black, man, women, gay, and straight. Everyone's getting 86 by the mainstream media, and it has nothing to do with identity politics. It's about money and ideology.
Let's be honest. I don't think you were fired after all those years because of your skin color or because you're a black woman. I think you were fired because your show just got increasingly unpopular. It happens all the time in TV. That's why you got let go. Why play the race card?
First of all, I love the fact that your play the race card is your version of the race card. You literally are so fixated on trying to racialize conversations with me, Pierce. I find it actually quite charming.
You racialize more conversations in your tenure at MSNBC than any host in history.
All right, Mark.
Come on.
TDS and
Epic clip. When she tries to respond, he just talks over her. Epic clip. Sorry, these chatters are so funny, dude. Another chair stream. What's with these people? I literally get up for 1 second to like close a window. Epic chair stream. Were you waiting all stream to say this? And then you got fucking owned, dude. At this point, I should start baiting them. I should start like getting up and then like getting back in frame. Out of frame for 1 second. Epic chair stream. Also, unbelievably sus, dude. Bro is used to the chair, if you know what I mean. He's like, just like with my wife. I actually like it here. Reminds me a lot of my sexual escapades. It's pretty nice, actually.
No talent, that is a toxic combo. And a lot of highly paid people are finding out with pink slips. PBS, NPR, they became government-funded propaganda pieces, and now their government funding's going adios. Liberals say without our propaganda, though, we're all gonna die.
This is the end of a publicly funded media era. Radio and TV stations will have to lay off staffers and cut back on programming.
This is completely outrageous. They rely on a series of public broadcasting to get alerts out.
People need immediate, up-to-date alerts to stay safe. And sometimes, all too often, public broadcasting is the only way for people to hear what's going on. It's a matter of life and death.
People used to trust the mainstream media, kind of, back when the media was a little more trustworthy. But Fox, talk radio, social media.
Saying this after people died in the fucking Texas floods is crazy. Especially because the cities, I think there was at least one city that had one of the early warning flash flood alert systems, and no one died in that city. I'll see if I can find it.
They changed
Little
that.
bro forgot he is the mainstream media. I mean, this is like peak MAGA Trump voter, just like, he's going to drain the swamp, but he's not like those elitist motherfuckers. Meanwhile, literally owns golden Trump towers. It's like, dog, he is part of the elite. What part of that do you not understand?
Now they trust us.
In fact, I don't know that I've ever seen Trump in anything other than a suit or a golfing outfit. I think I've only ever seen photos of him in a suit and in a golfing outfit. And that guy's your homie?
Given a choice, and those choices
The tennis costume, well, the dumpy costume. That's true. That was like that was the beach episode. That was the OVA. That's why there's only one shot of it. This is crazy, by the way. This was a crazy arc. It's crazy that this is not Photoshop, by the way.
Consequences. Being lectured by a drama queen isn't informative or entertaining. Here's a CBS reporter who claims he has PTSD after the Butler shooting, but not because he was almost shot. He thought the crowd was going to kill him.
For those of us there, it was such a horror because you saw an emerging America. And it wasn't the shooting, Chuck. I got diagnosed with PTSD within 48 hours. I got put on trauma leave, not because I think of the shooting, but because you saw it in the eyes, the reaction of the people. They were coming for us. If he didn't jump up with his fist, they were going to come kill us.
I know. Trump got shot in the head.
I know this is crazy, but like people are scarier than objects. I know. What an insane concept. Yes. Just totally missed the point. Completely missed the point. Okay. Wait. What the fuck?
Here to sing the theme from Green Acres, please welcome Donald Trump and Will and Grace's Karen Walker.
Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me. Land spreading out so far and wide. Keep Manhattan, just give me that countryside. The Jorts. Fisher.
Trump Tower.
You are my wife.
Goodbye, city lights.
Green Acres, we are there.
Never seen this. He wanted to be a queen so bad, dude. He wanted to be one so bad. No, Trump has always been fruity. There's that one clip of him motorboating Rudy Giuliani.
Oh, you dirty boy, you. Oh. Donald, I thought you were a gentleman.
But continuing.
Head and the reporter says he's the one who almost died. We are in a new era. It's called the Golden Age. And the legacy media is going the way of the dinosaurs. And Trump's happy.
You are the legacy media, bitch.
To nudge him into extinction. Do you even need late night comedy with this kind of material in the White House?
We worked hard. It's a very important act, the Genius Act. They named it after me, and I want to thank you. This is not an auto pen, by the way.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox.
You know what, Fox News? Let's see. Have you uploaded anything else on Epstein? Let's see. Because last time I checked, they didn't want to talk about Epstein at all.
Senior White House correspondent Jackie Heinrich, fresh from the White House.
Trump has begun to refer to the Epstein client list story as the Epstein hoax. Uh-oh. The comments aren't good. Uh-oh. First comment says, the little girls who were abused didn't think it was a hoax. Appalling. He certainly wasn't calling it a hoax before the last election. First, it was nothing to see. Then it was boring. Then it was a hoax. Then he called you stupid. Never forget. He also called his Russian connections a hoax. I'm seeing a pattern here. Release the list. This will not die. The corrupt politicians will be exposed. We're seeing unprecedented loss in supporters of Trump, including myself. This is something he will not recover from. Uh-oh.